Most white men with guns right now scare me.
Welcome to the Biden administration. America's free again from fascism.
How is this different than what's going on at the border? Like, do you think that armed guards and all this border wall and fencing and security would stop people from coming in and keep the people inside the country safe? Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Kramer with MRC-TV. Today we're here at Joe Biden's inauguration and we're talking to people about armed security and border walls. So we're just asking people what they think of the border security and all the armed guards.
Kind of sucks, but I mean, it has to be there in place because of stupid people.
I think it's a little bit overkill, but I think it was necessary. You need to have a deterrent so it'll all go nice and smooth.
Most white men with guns right now scare me.
I'm just kind of amazed, honestly. It's a spectacle.
Unfortunately, it's been made necessary by American terrorists.
I'm assuming it's necessary, that they're taking necessary precautions, but I was just thinking this is the saddest inauguration I've ever been to, and yet I wanted it to be the happiest.
Guns are scary to me, so I think I appreciate the security, but at the same time, it's just sort of nerve-wracking to me personally.
Yeah, it's a sight to be a part of.
I think it's overdone a little bit, but I think that it is safe to be smart than to be sorry.
I definitely feel safer. I feel like if there was going to be something that's happening, I think they definitely prevented it from happening. I'm glad they're here. That's what I'm going to say about that.
Do you think that this is working? Do you think it's keeping the people inside safe?
Inside, yeah, probably.
I do. I mean, knowing the competency of the United States military and the DC police.
I believe so, and I'd like to think so, and I hope so, and I want to continue to think that.
I do. I think, I mean, they're doing a great job protecting all of the areas.
Do you think it keeps people inside safe? Do you think it's working?
I do. I believe that it is working because right now we don't know who's who and who's where and who's doing what.
How is this any different than what would be at the southern border, protecting the nation of people?
I guess it's really not too different, is it?
Totally different cases, right? I mean, this is a wall to stop rioters getting into the Capitol.
There's a difference between, sitting there creating an entire wall for people who are going to find a way in, who are just looking for a better situation, than here where people tried to start an insurrection.
How is this any different than what was trying to be done at the U.S. border, the southern border?
That's a good question.
How is this different than what's going on at the border? Like, do you think that armed guards and all this border wall and fencing and security would stop people from coming in and keep the people inside the country safe?
No. I think what do you think, Brian?
Well, because I assume we've already had an actual attack where actual violence was a risk.
There's always going to be illegal immigration. The point is to set up systems that can mitigate that, not to shut off the country and build a Fortress America state.
Well, we're looking at it right now.
It's such a ridiculous apples to oranges comparison that you're making right now.
What if people want to come in illegally like they are, though? Is that a problem?
But there must be other ways besides the wall. I mean, I think they haven't found that the wall really makes any sense.
Well, no, it's just a difference between protecting politicians and protecting American citizens.
This is a terrorist threat area.
Do you think this is going to work to keep people out?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to try anything today.
Do you think it works?
I think it has so far.
I don't know what you think about border walls, but frankly, they've never worked anywhere that you ever tried them.
But they're working here.
Well, here, in a temporary setup, you're talking about down along the border, people can dig tunnels, whatever they want to do, it just doesn't work.
Oh, if I get over that fence, do I get a better job? Do I get, a better life? No, I get arrested.
Do you think that if we had something like this on our actual borders, do you think that would be a good thing?
No, I think the border is just too big. I think we have to figure out some other way.
I don't know if it's completely as necessary in some of our southern borders. I think it could help.
I believe it would. I really do believe it would. I think it would be as much effective there as it is here.
Do you think maybe we should just implement more of this at the border then?
No. I mean, people aren't overthrowing the border. People aren't rushing the border in, like numbers of, tens of thousands.
Do you think like this would work? Like if we were, trying to really get illegal immigration under wraps, do you think that this, these measures would work?
I don't think so. I don't think that maintaining the borders, that this is the route to go.
What about like the migrant caravans and the drug cartels and all of that that's happening?
They're always going to be here. They take submarines. I live in Florida. They come to dock in Miami. The border, a wall's not stopping them.
So this wouldn't work at the southern border is what you're saying?
I don't think so, but it's not for me to say.
So illegal aliens aren't as much of a threat as like the Trump supporters that stormed the Capitol?
No, not even close.
Storm the Capitol.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Biden administration. America's free again from fascism.